pretty cool.
In a cinematic universe known for its huge casts, CGI, and mixed-up timelines, an X-Men movie will rise above its peers by saying, "F that, we're doing our own thing." Logan. Wow, they didn't even put X-Men or Wolverine in the title. You're getting some big cojones these days, Fox, and I like it. Enter a sun-blasted dystopia where the last surviving X-Men have been screwed out of their comic book royalties.
You gotta be f***ing kidding me.
And ride along with Wolverine. Once he was a hero. Now he's one of those Uber drivers you cancel because it looks like he's going to murder you. Hugh Jackman returns in his 9th go at the character. And the man who took on Sabretooth, Magneto, and Silver Samurai is fighting all new villains like bloody coughing fits, fading eyesight,
You can't read the label on that bottle.
alcoholism, claw pus, suicidal depression,
I was thinking of shooting myself with it.
Mel Gibson facial hair, and the constant urge to nap. And if you think that's depressing, Professor X is even older and sadder than he is.
The new Quesalupa from Taco Bell.
I guess it's rated R for realization that we all get old and die. Everything will change when Logan meets his clone daughter Laura, a miniature version of Wolverine. En Espanol.
Okay, shut up.
Together, Logan and Charles will drive her to the Lost Boys Clubhouse in North Dakota. And that's it? Wait, I thought all X-Men movies had to cram in the Phoenix Saga, or time travel to recast someone. I mean, whose side is Mystique even on in this movie? They don't even bust through a fence after someone says, "Hold on."
Hold on!
That never happens. The mutants of the United States have been wiped out by corn or something.
Chucking their cloned up super corn.
Now, thrill as the last remaining Mexican ones are hunted across America by a man named Donald. A cyborg doing his best impression of Val Kilmer in Tombstone.
The Wolverine.
I'm looking for someone who's looking for you.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Learn about his evil plan from Laura's guardian, a nurse and the best cell phone documentary maker ever.
They have never seen the sun or the ocean.
There's like 50 different shots in this thing. I mean, check out that audio quality.
God.
What did she do, rent a voiceover booth?
They could not be controlled.
Who's even holding the camera? Man, iMovie must be sick in the future. So enjoy Hugh Jackman's final performance as Wolverine that makes the last 17 years of X-Men movies look meh by comparison, and even pays off the prophecy from the Wolverine.
I saw you die. You're holding your own heart in your hand.
See? Because Laura's holding his hand. And she's his heart, you know? And, damn, this movie is hard to make fun of. I gotta call in some help. Let's see here. Michael Bolton, Mr.
Michael
Plinkett.
Bolton.
Oh, here we go.
Yellow.
Hey, Deadpool, buddy. It's on his trailers.
Who?
Good one.
No, seriously, who is this? I have you saved as Fat Betsy, don't pick up. Not sure why I picked up.
So we're live right now in the middle of our 200th honest trailer for Logan, and we were having trouble. Was hoping we could call you for something edgy or mean to say.
Are you high? I'm not gonna shit on Logan. That film is a fucking masterpiece. If Jackman doesn't get an Oscar nom, I'm setting every VHS copy of Crash on fire.
You're not threatened by another R-rated superhero movie full of violence and cursing, where the hero lives with a senior and has a kick-ass girl sidekick? Huh?
Oh, you motherfuckers. You're not gonna bait me into this. I do the baiting around here, mister. I do not endorse this weak attempt to take down the Jackman just to goose your views. It's not my fault YouTube keeps unsubscribing people without telling them. But I do endorse James Mangold to make Old Man Deadpool in 2038. Oh, man. How good would that be? Just 90 minutes of Cable and I changing each other's space vectors.
That sounds terrible.
And what would you know, Fat Betsy? This is exactly why I don't take your calls anymore. Good day.
Oh wait, please let me be a nibble too. Aww. Starring Logan's Run, The Nutty Professor, Snicked Girl, Young Man Logan, Steampunk Colonel Sanders, Mex-Men First Class, and Yelling.
That's a lot of it. That's the best one.
The Last of Us.
New mutants, young ones. They want help.
There are no new mutants.
Fox would like a word with you. Thanks to special guest Ryan Reynolds.
So, you have a Wolverine script for me? Yes, sir, I do. Wow, so what happens in the movie? Sir, what's up with the language? Sorry, it's just that Deadpool was such a big success that I'm all about swearing right now. Oh, you are? Yeah, I mean, look at this wad of cash. Can you believe it? That looks like about $3. Yeah, and there's more where that came from. My purse is full of cash. So you made this Wolverine thing R-rated too, right? Did you say you have a purse? So you made this Wolverine thing R-rated too, right? Yes, sir, I did. There's gonna be a bunch of F-bombs and graphic violence and 2 boobs. Oh, that's the perfect number of boobs. This movie's gonna be a lot of fun. No, it's gonna be bleak as hell. Oh, it is? Yeah, Logan is old and dying, and Professor X is even more old and more dying, and every other character we've ever met is dead. Oh, getting bleak is tight. Yeah, you like getting bleak? Yeah, check this out. Did you ever stop and realize that sometime in the future you'll be thought of for the very last time? Wow, that is incredibly bleak. I know, right? So anyway, Logan and this mutant Caliban are taking care of Professor X, and his mind is super worn down and he has these telepathic seizures that make everyone freeze up. Oh no. Yeah, so he needs medicine and constant care, but Logan has a plan. Oh, he does? Yeah, he's working as a limo driver so he can save up and buy a boat. How would being on a boat help the situation they're in? Well, they'll be on the water so Professor X's seizures won't affect people, but they'll affect Logan and Caliban. Well, Caliban can't really go because he's like super allergic to the sun. So the plan is to go somewhere where there's gonna be less help, less access to food, less access to medicine, and a huge risk of sinking and drowning every time there's a seizure. To be honest, they just needed a reason for Logan to accept a risky job for a lot of money, and I was like, boats are expensive, maybe he needs a boat. Fair enough, boats are expensive. You need like several pursefuls of money to buy one. Do you carry a purse? So what's the job he accepts for a bunch of money? Well, there's this nurse, Gabriella, who worked in a top secret lab, and she needs help getting this little mutant girl, Laura, to safety. Okay. So she tells Logan that she'll give him $20,000 if he drives them to North Dakota so they can cross the Canadian border and be safe from the guys chasing them. Why would crossing into Canada stop the guys from chasing them? Because nothing bad ever happens in Canada. Oh. Yeah, if I understand correctly, Canada basically has a force field around it and nothing bad can get in. I did not know that. It's just basic geography. Well, okay then, so tell me more about the bad guys. Well, they're called the Reavers and they're led by this guy, Donald Pierce. Oh, what's his deal? Well, he rolls into every conflict super cocky-like, even though at the end of every conflict, he loses like 60 men. Unbreakable confidence, I respect that. So anyway, the Reavers end up killing Gabriella. How did they find her? She was carrying around the same phone she used while working at the lab, so it was probably pretty easy. What? Well, she had a video on there that she wanted Logan to see, so she kinda had no choice. What was the video? It was this video that she masterfully edited together showing the experiments they do on kids at the lab. I mean, this thing has voiceover narration and security camera footage. People are gonna be like, wait, is she a nurse or a documentarian? Wow, what a talented lady. Anyway, so then Laura's gonna sneak into Logan's car and go to Mexico where he's keeping Professor X. Okay. And then the Reavers are gonna come knocking and she's gonna massacre a bunch of them because she has the same powers as Wolverine. Wait, if she massacres a bunch of them, why wasn't she able to protect Gabriella? I don't know. Literally every time she encounters Reavers from this point on, she absolutely destroys them. Must have been off her game. Guess so. So then what happens? Well, then Logan is stuck in this position where he has to take care of a child and an old man. Right. So we've got this really unique arc for him where he's like a reluctant hero. Actually, I feel like that's been his exact story arc in every single movie. Yeah, but now he drops F-bombs, so it's different. True. We're also gonna throw in the scene that Wolverine fans have been waiting for years. Oh, you talking about Berserker Rage? Well, yeah, no, we're gonna have that later in the movie. What I'm talking about is a scene where he helps Professor X pee. What? Yeah, that's the kind of stuff fans have been dying to see. I feel like we have different understandings of the fan base. If you're not excited to see that, I guess we do. Huh. So anyway, Professor X is gonna have a massive seizure in a hotel just as the Reavers are arriving. Oh boy. And we're gonna have this really cool scene where Logan struggles around and he stabs them all in the head, and when the seizure stops, they're all gonna collapse at the same time. If the seizures are telepathic, wouldn't people just collapse as soon as they get stabbed in the brain? Oh yeah, I guess so, because it's not like he's freezing time or anything. Yeah, exactly. But it's gonna look really cool if they all fall at the same time though. So cool that people aren't gonna question it? Oh yeah, I'd say so. Well then let's do it. Awesome. So what else happens? Well, later they're gonna meet a really nice family and go to their place for dinner. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, and Logan's gonna be like, like, well, we gotta go because there are murderers chasing us. Right. But Professor X is gonna be like, let's stay the night, Logan. What's the harm in that? Everybody will probably die. Right, so everybody's gonna die, including Professor X, obviously. Yes. So then Laura is gonna suddenly reveal that she can speak. Why wasn't she speaking in the first place? I don't know, we're not gonna explain it. Fair enough. And now Logan's like really sick and tired and it seems like he's gonna die. Oh no. So they go all the way to North Dakota where there's gonna be a showdown with the Reavers and a clone of Wolverine. It's gonna be impossible for Logan to take them all on if he's dying. Actually, it's gonna be super easy, barely an inconvenience. Right. Oh really? Yeah, luckily the kids have like a magic potion lying around that activates his berserker rage. That is very convenient. So yeah, then he's gonna go crazy and kill everybody and his evil clone's gonna impale him on a tree. Oh my god. But then Laura's gonna shoot the clone in the head with an adamantium bullet. Oh, so the clone is gonna have his memory erased? What? No, he's gonna die. Oh, it's just that in X-Men Origins he got shot in the head with an adamantium bullet and just kind of forgot stuff. That movie. Hey, you said a bad word. I knew you were the right person for this movie. Wow, hearing you say that is the highest honor I could ever hope for. Doesn't get any better than that, I know.
So Logan was amazing. Like, I love that movie. It's great. It's the best of the Wolverine trilogy. It's really the best of a lot of the X-Men films we have been getting up until this point. But it really is a sad, bleak downer of a movie. I mean, when you really think about it, it's a downer of a movie. But it has a lot going for it. The performances from everybody involved is just great. Spectacular action, bloody action. And this is how we always wanted to see Wolverine fight and use his claws and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like both of these were good. The pitch meeting I think was better just because Deadpool being in the Honest trailer was a little bit of a cop-out considering Deadpool didn't actually show up for it. They didn't do any additional scenes with him. It's just taking some of his shots from the Deadpool movie and having the voiceover of Ryan Reynolds. Now it's cool that they actually get Ryan Reynolds to come and do the voiceover as Deadpool for this, but it's just not as funny really. And to Epic Voice Guy's point, it's kind of hard to make fun of this movie. Now, I think that Ryan George does a good job on the pitch meeting for Screen Rant, and that most of the jokes aren't really about the movie itself. There's a few in there, but it's mostly about him having a purse full of money, how many pursefuls of money that it takes to buy a boat, the cursing, the bleeped out cursing. Like, there's little things like that, so it's not a whole lot of making fun of the movie. Speaking of some of the plot holes, yes, but a lot of the jokes weren't related to the movie, so I know sometimes you shave off points for that when pitch meeting does that, but I thought it was fine here. What did you think of Logan, the film overall? What did you also think of the Honest trailer and the pitch meeting? Which one do you think was better? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to continue to keep laughing and smiling, check out some of our most popular videos on the channel. You can also check out our most recent reaction right over here. If you've seen all that, as always, I'll see you guys in the comments for this one.